Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I've been gone for a very long time, but I am back. I know a lot of people didn't miss me because I don't have a lot of subbies, but in any case, I am back. I've decided to be a bit more committed to my channel, and today I'm here with a video regarding natural deodorants. So natural has now become, a craze. We're more conscious about what we eat, what we use on our bodies, and deodorants fall under that heading, I guess. So today I've compiled a few deodorants that I've been trying over the past few months, and I am going to be showing them to you in order of the ones that I like the least to the ones that I liked the most. So let's get started. All right, so as you can probably tell, I'm sitting on the floor. It's a lot more comfortable to shoot a video this way rather than trying to do a whole setup with a table or a desk and all that stuff. It's a lot more comfortable for me to just sit right here and do the video. So anyway, like I said, let's get into the deodorant. All right, so for most of my life, what I used were Dove deodorants. I was never a fan of Secret. I just used Dove and it did the job, so I never had any reason to deviate from using Dove or even to try to use anything else. Trying something else just never interested me because what I was using was doing the job, and I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it type of thing. But later on in life, when the older I got, I became more conscious of what I used on my body, on my skin, and what I ate. So the next natural thing to do would be to change my deodorant, because I was never aware that aluminum and all that kind of stuff went into making deodorants. And something else that I also found, that when I used Dove deodorants back in the day, I could go days and not use my deodorant, and I wouldn't sweat, I wouldn't smell or anything. I really didn't even have to use it daily. I would not sweat. So, somewhere in the back of my head, I knew that, maybe, I know it's doing I know it's doing its job, but maybe this is not so much of a good thing. It didn't bother me at the time, but like I said, the older I got and I became more conscious of the stuff that I was putting on my skin, I decided to change my deodorant. Now, when I decided to go natural, the first deodorant brand that I tried was Schmidt's, which is, I mean, by now, almost everybody should be familiar with this brand of deodorant. Now, this was the bergamot and lime. This is the one that I actually loved the fragrance of, and these are vegan deodorants. It's on the back here, it says it's certified vegan and cruelty free, no aluminum, no propylene glycol, and no artificial fragrance. It also says it has an award-winning natural formula. So if you read the deodorants if you read the ingredients on the back, pretty much all these deodorants are found in nature, pretty much, because it's completely vegan. So anyway, I started using this and I was absolutely in love with it at first. The only thing was that my armpits would sweat so much. Now, I didn't realize that when you changed from one type of deodorant to a natural deodorant, your body has a period of time where it's basically detoxifying all the other deodorants that you used to use. And what was happening is that I was sweating a lot with this deodorant, but I wasn't smelling, and I wasn't minding so much the sweating as long as the deodorant worked, and I was comfortable by the fact that I was using something more natural under my arms. Now, I was fine with it for about, I want to say, a couple of weeks, but then I want to say within the second week, I noticed that my armpits were getting very sensitive. They were very tender and whatnot. So I wasn't sure what was going on. This deodorant contains baking soda. I did not realize I was reacting to the baking soda I had no idea I would ever have this kind of reaction to baking soda. But anyway, this deodorant, I had a reaction to this deodorant. At first I thought, okay, well, maybe it's because it's bergamot and lime. Maybe I'm allergic to the bergamot or the lime. I did not know. So what I did, I went ahead and bought the fragrance-free one. All right, thinking I would have more luck with the fragrance-free one. So I decided to try them both. Now, what I started to realize is none of these were making a difference as far as the sensitivity and the redness that I started having under my armpits. First, my armpits turned red, and then they started to turn black. Literally, my armpits started turning black. And the moment I realized that the color of my armpits were changing, I stopped using these deodorants. No, it's nothing against the brand. I just don't do well with baking soda. There are other people that not other people that I know personally, but I've seen other YouTubers who use these and they're perfectly fine. So it's a me issue. It's not a deodorant. It's not an issue with the actual deodorant. If I could use them, I absolutely would, because I really love the fragrance of this particular deodorant. I just cannot use them. So this would be my least favorite, only because of what it does to my skin, the reaction I have to the baking soda that is in this deodorant. So when I stopped using the Schmidt's, I decided to try Tom's. So you see here it says no aluminum, and that was important to me. So it says it's natural 24-hour odor protection, long-lasting deodorant. And this was in the scent Fresh Apricot. So on the back, it says here, no animal testing or animal ingredients, no artificial colors, flavors, fragrance, or preservatives. We share every ingredient, its purpose, and its source at www.tomsofmaine.com. And okay, great. So I started using this. It didn't work for me. First of all, like with the Schmidt's, I was sweating a lot, and honestly, this time my sweat would smell. So at least with the Schmidt's, when I would sweat, it wouldn't smell. With this one, I would actually smell. So I stopped using it 100%. So I didn't have any kind of reaction to it or anything. What I liked about this though, it glided on really easily. With the Schmidt's deodorant, you'd actually have to put it under your armpit for a while, so your body heat would kind of warm it, so it would melt easier in your skin. Because if you would try to use it just the way you use regular deodorants, it's kind of it has kind of a rough consistency, and it could be irritating to your skin. So you have to kind of let it warm up for a while. This glides on very easily under your armpits. So this would come in at number 4 because it didn't help with odor, but everything else to me was okay. Yeah, so Tom's comes in at number 4. This isn't something that I used long term, let me say, but I used it long enough to know that I didn't have any kind of reaction to it. It actually controlled any kind of odor that I would have, and I think this is actually something I would buy again. This is actually only the sample that I bought, and this is from the brand Little Seed Farm. I actually got 2 in a sample, in the sample size here. This is what it looks like. I don't know if you can. So this is actually something I saw on Instagram, and I decided to try it. On the back here it says aluminum free, baking soda free, and no animal testing, no aluminum free, gluten free, GMO free, paraben free, sulfate free, and preservative free. So I mean, I had to try it. So these were, I believe, all I paid was shipping, which was about $2.99 for both samples. I decided to try the cucumber one, and I believe the fragrance free one. I had to squeeze it from the packet like this, and I mean, other than that, this one works. This one actually works. I had no reaction from either of them, and it actually handled any kind of odor really well. This is actually something I would purchase again. So yeah, the Little Seed Farm is a brand I would definitely recommend to anyone who is looking to use a more natural type of deodorant. It's definitely something I would recommend, and you can go to littleseedfarm.com to purchase either a sample size or full-size deodorants. All right, so the next two deodorants I'm going to show you are my two personal favorites, and the first one is from the brand Native. Actually, I have two. All right, so this is the first one that I bought from the Native brand, and this is the coconut vanilla fragrance. It says on the back here that it's paraben free and aluminum free, and again, that for me was a plus. It does not have any baking soda to my knowledge, because I've never reacted in any adverse way to this deodorant. However, it works. I don't know if it's vegan. It doesn't say it's vegan, so I'm not going to assume it's vegan, but it does say it's cruelty free, so that's also a plus. So I decided to try this, and I was completely blown away with how well this one works. I did actually sweat while I was using this. My body was still transitioning, because from the time I purchased the Schmitz to the time I actually purchased this, it wasn't actually a long time frame. So I think my body was still transitioning when I purchased the Native deodorant. So I would still sweat, and even now, actually, I will sweat, but I only will sweat a little, but literally no odor. I don't have any odor. If you're somebody who sweats a lot or have a strong body odor, you may need to apply when you shower and may need to reapply throughout the day, maybe once. But I don't sweat a lot, period. But I've noticed, the only time I've ever noticed, or anytime I can even remember sweating under my armpits, is when I actually decided to change my deodorant. Otherwise, sweating under my armpits to me was a foreign concept, to be perfectly honest. So when I got through with this, I purchased this one, and this is the citrus and herbal musk one. Now this one, it's more of a masculine smell, and when I smelled it in the store, I thought I liked it, but then as time went on, I realized that I didn't like it so much. But I mean, these retail for about anywhere from $12 to $13. So I'm not gonna buy a deodorant for almost $13 and not use it. So I decided to use it up, but it's definitely one of my top favorites. I would definitely recommend going out and trying the Native brand if you're looking for something aluminum free and paraben free. Now the last deodorant that I'm going to show you is from the brand Myro. Now if you have an Instagram, or if you follow Heather Lindsay on Instagram, or I think her Instagram handle is Heather Love. She is 100% vegan, so she's always giving us the plug on these natural things, or whatever deal that she may come across. She's always sharing it with us. So she actually shared on her Instagram that she has been trying the Myro brand deodorant, and she's a believer. So I decided, you know what, why not? So I decided to go ahead and purchase from the Myro brand, just to see if it would work well with my body. I don't have a problem with the Native deodorant, but I was about to run out, so I decided, you know what, instead of buying another Native, let me try the Myro, since I've wanted to try it since Heather Lindsay made mention of it on her Instagram. So I decided to go ahead and purchase it. And it comes in a little box like this. And I don't know if it's because I purchased this color case, why it came in this color box. I don't know. But when you go on the website, it asks you to choose a case for your deodorant. It comes in some really great colors: purple, nude, lavender, and this color right here. It also comes with some other colors. I think maybe like a couple more, and I think they've come out with a couple seasonal color cases as well. So I decided to go with this pretty, what do you call this, mint green case. And then the actual deodorant stick comes in this little box right here. So there are about 3 or 4 different fragrances right now. I think it's about 3. And the one I chose was the Solar Flare, and it has orange, juniper, and sunflower. So this is one refill pod. You can either purchase one, or you can do a subscription where every month, or based on how you set it up, you can get 3 sent to you based on your subscription plan. So I didn't do a subscription plan because I didn't know how my body was going to react to it as yet. So I decided to just purchase this one. It also came with this little pin. It says, "You smell good." I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, it came with that. So basically, when you get it, you'll just take the refill from the box and put it in your case. So whenever your new refill pods come, you're just going to remove the old one and put it in your case. Less waste, right? So this is the refill, and you just pop it in your refill case, and that's your deodorant. Now, first of all, this is so cute. The packaging is really cute. It's really different. It almost looks like a little speaker. It doesn't look like a deodorant. But anyway, I really like this deodorant, guys. This is really good. It does not have baking soda. It actually has cornstarch. So that's the active ingredient that helps to keep you dry. It actually keeps me dry. If you are just transitioning into using natural deodorants, when I purchased this, I was sent an email, and it was explaining to me that, you know, within the first couple of weeks, your body is going to be on a mission to detox all the toxins and everything from the other deodorants that you were using. So you're going to sweat, and you may even start to smell. Even using the deodorant, you may smell. So it advises you to reapply as much as needed. But I've been using natural deodorants for so long, I didn't experience any smells or a lot of sweating or anything like that. But if you're just switching, you may experience that. So it comes with that little note, and like I said, it's, first of all, it's so cute and it works. So this is definitely something that I would recommend. I would definitely recommend this first of all, and I would probably recommend the Native second. I would use either of them. It really doesn't matter to me. But I would also use Little Seed Farm. Definitely. Now there's another one that I want to try, which is the Lume brand, and I think I may purchase it at some point, maybe when I run out of this. Price wise, it's not so bad, and price wise, this isn't so bad either. This was only $10. This entire thing that I showed you was only $10. Shipping was free, and I got this and my case and my first pod for $10. So I think I'm going to try the Lume at some point. I think the Lume is vegan. I'm not 100% sure, but I think I'll try it at some point. I think it's about $12.99, I believe. I've seen it pop up on my Instagram several times, so I think at some point I am going to try it. But yeah, so these are my recommendations if you're trying to switch to a more natural type of deodorant. I would strongly recommend one of these, the Little Seed Farm. I think this is a brand new company, and the customer service on this was awesome. So was the customer service on this, because when I initially ordered this, I put my street address but not the number of the street, and so it took a while for it to come. They processed the order, but they couldn't send it because they didn't know where to send it. And as soon as I sent an email asking what was up with my order, they said, well, you didn't put the street address, so we put the order on hold. And as soon as I provided the information, my package was sent. It was still delayed by a couple of weeks, and I'm thinking it was due to weather, but I mean, now it's here, and I was very excited waiting on this. So yeah, guys, go out and purchase this. I am not sponsored in any shape or form. I really just love this deodorant. Definitely, you can also go ahead and check out Native. You can get them in you can get them, well, I've seen them in Marshalls. Actually, I've actually seen this in Marshalls, but you can get it in you can get this in Walmart, and you can get this in Target, or you can buy it from the website. I wouldn't buy it from the website if there's a Target, because then you'd have to pay for shipping. To me, that doesn't make any sense. And you can also check out Little Seed Farm if you're interested in maybe picking up a couple of the samples to see if they will work for you. Definitely, you can also try Schmidt's if you're not allergic to baking soda, because I really do love, I wish I wasn't allergic to baking soda, because I love this particular fragrance. I wish I could use it. But if you have no allergic reactions to baking soda, definitely go ahead and also try Schmidt's. All right, guys, so those are my personal favorite natural deodorants, and I really do hope you got some information. I hope it got you thinking about possibly changing to a more natural deodorant. And yeah, go ahead and try one of these out, see if you like it, see how your body responds to it. So give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Give me a like, leave me a comment. I love reading comments. Again, I'm just starting to get back into the swing of things as far as this channel is concerned, and I'd really like some feedback. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.